Hey guys, welcome to another Anon Gremlin video. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading very much recently. I've just had a lot of exams and not a lot has gone on in Mass Effect, but today is Thursday and I knew there would be a new video to bring you on Thursday because that's when BioWare usually drop their new content, and this week they have not disappointed at all. We see a new dynamic map added into Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. So you may have remembered I did a review on the Remnant Fortress map. It was an alright map, it was just a circular sort of arena map. It was basically what you're seeing here, so that's where you load up into on this new map. The dynamic map can be played, I should say, in the Apex mission, Deeper into the Ruins. It is a silver mission and it does take away 25% of your health and 25% of your shields, but it does give you plus 15% credits and plus 15% XP, so that might be worth doing for you, and it's just worth doing because this is such an exciting map. So when I first loaded into it, I realised it was the same as the Remnant Fortress. You can see it there, the circular bit, but the bits that I'm running up to now, where we've got this little corridor and the pillars that you can go up on top of, basically where I was just standing, that was all new, and I thought that was just the update they had given us, and I was thinking, this is a little bit lackluster. I kind of thought they were going to add bits of the map each week, so that maybe that bit of the corridor would open up next week when they re-release this as an Apex mission. It would be like that. It wouldn't be as fluid as it is now, because basically different parts of the map open up on different ways, and that is actually really quite exciting. It's more exciting than it should be, but considering everything else that we have on Mass Effect Andromeda, it is quite a big step up compared to those maps. So as you can see, this is just it. In wave 1, 2, you would just have the room with the new corridor bit, but as you can see now, as we transition into when wave 3 starts, you will have the bit behind the corridor with the pillars. I'm going to turn now, that wall comes down and you can enter this foyer bit. I'm going to call it a foyer bit, maybe it's the garden bit, it's got a nice tree there. So then basically you'll usually have to do a hack mission. I think it's been hack missions all the time, those are the only missions I've had on this game, but a new area of the map will open up and you will have to do a hack mission. This kind of foyer bit, there's nothing too interesting about it. Often the enemies spawn where they are now, and you can do what I've done, and you can literally just run up to them and basically one-shot them if you've got your powers and stuff on, and you're powerful enough with a good gun. You can basically kind of line up your shots there and shoot them like fish in a barrel, so that was quite interesting. But as you can see, you have to do the hack bit in this foyer, and that'll be wave 3, and then once wave 4 comes along, you will be able to see that another part of the map opens up. That is where it concludes. Only on wave 4 do you see the final part of the map. I thought then it would open up on wave 6, there'd be another part, and then wave 7 the extraction point. When it gets to wave 7, you basically have to run back to the beginning, which is quite interesting, especially because you're fighting past a lot of enemies. But I was kind of disappointed, but not disappointed. Disappointed is the wrong word, because we've had enough from this update really. I wasn't really expecting this from the map. But after wave 4, wave 5, 6 are done in the same room, and I was just kind of expecting more, because there's some sort of invisible walls that are there and you can kind of run through them. It shows other parts of the map, but they haven't opened up yet. I'm not sure whether that will be added in by BioWare at another point. It probably will. So now we've just completed wave 3 in the gameplay flow. Sorry I haven't cut this very cleanly, but as you can see, I will turn around in a minute, and basically kind of adjacent to the area we just came through to get into this foyer bit, there is a new part of the map. It's quite a small bit of the map. It's kind of smaller than this foyer bit, but it does have a lot of vantage points that you can climb up to. I've cut the gameplay there because the wave 4 gameplay at the beginning was very jagged. There was a lot of enemies in there, so I couldn't really show you the map. Enemies keep spawning in the new areas, which is very nice. If you want to track back if you're getting overwhelmed, you can, and I don't think enemies will spawn there, and they'll just kind of follow you in from this room. So that's maybe a piece of gameplay advantage that gives you advice if you are struggling. But as you can see, we have this new area here. These are the walls that I'm on about. They're not quite invisible, but I was kind of expecting this wall here to open up at wave 5, maybe wave 6, but it doesn't. I think maybe they will add that into another patch, because there's no way they have such an obvious open barrier there and not do something with it. So I reckon we will be seeing more of this map get evolved over time. Maybe there'll be bits for wave 5 and wave 6, and then wave 7 and the extraction point. It's quite nice that you have to track back, because that makes a lot of sense given the context. You're kind of exploring this temple or this remnant ruins, and then you have to kind of run back and get to your extraction point where you landed in. So it is a very nice map, and it's a very nice welcome change from the Remnant Fortress. At first I thought it was just that new corridor bit added with the pillars, but as you can see, a whole lot of the map opens up as you play. So you have wave 1 and wave 2 of just the bog standard Archon Remnant Fortress map. Then you have wave 3, which opens up that foyer bit, and then wave 4 will open up this room that I am in now. So it is a very nice piece of map. There's a bit of lore behind the map as well, as is released with many of the map or character updates, so do check that out if you are into your Mass Effect knowledge or the Mass Effect universe in general. But overall, thanks for watching. I know I haven't uploaded very much, that's because I have exams, etc. And just because there's not a lot of stuff coming out of Mass Effect at the moment, I did kind of cram in those reviews very quickly. So thank you for your continued support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave your opinions on this map, and say whether I've forgotten anything. So there we go, enjoy.